Welcome to GripeCast with your host, Alex Hernandez. This show is dedicated to consumer technology news and pop culture. GripeCast is owned by Techaeris. Visit Techaeris.com for the latest tech reviews, news, entertainment, and pop culture. Now sit tight, the show's about to begin. All right, welcome to the least listened to podcast on the internet. This is GripeCast episode 15. And as I was saying in my previous podcast this week, I am going to do some entertainment-based podcasts, and this is one of them. We are calling it Trailer Train Friday. So I'm just going to sit down here and we're going to watch a few trailers that I've queued up. Some of them I've not even watched yet. Some of them I have. I think I got three that I've not watched and two that I've watched. So, and we'll just talk about them. And then I do want you guys to comment in whatever media platform you guys are consuming us on, and let me know what you guys think of these trailers and these movies. So let's just jump right into it. The first one I'm going to go over is BRATS. It's the official trailer. It looks like it's I have not watched this yet. It looks like a documentary about the Brat Pack back in the 80s. And I am a Gen Xer, so I am very familiar with this crew. It was, Emilio Estevez, Molly Ringwald, all the usual suspects of that time. Anthony Michael Hall, The Breakfast Club. Oh man, now I'm going blank on all the movies that they've made, but you guys know, if you know, you know. So let's hit this trailer and let's watch it, and then I'll make some comments on it.
If you were coming of age in the 1980s, the Brat Pack was near the center of your cultural awareness. But for those of us experiencing it from the inside, the Brat Pack was something very different. On June 10th, 1985, New York Magazine published Hollywood's Brat Pack. I just remember seeing that cover and thinking, oh. From then on, my career and the career of everyone who was involved was branded to the Brat Pack.
I'm really sorry that article had to come out.
I've never talked to anybody about what that was like. So I thought it might be interesting to try and contact everyone who was in the Brat Pack. Hey, Emilio Estevez. This is Andrew McCarthy calling you. Hey, Allie. Hey, Demi. Hey, Molly. Let's call Rob. Hello. Judd? Me? You around? You were not interested in talking about the Brat Pack for years.
I turned everything down.
How come you're talking to me?
Because you called me. It was time that we clear the air on a couple things.
I love your stuff, Bob.
Hey, thank you.
I hated the Brat Pack for decades.
What a disaster.
If you could have the Brat Pack name not exist, would you?
It really irritated me. They said, what's more important to you, the movie or your life? And I said,
The movie!
Andrew.
Have you talked to the others? The others, again, it feels like a cult or something.
Yeah.
Why did we take it as an offense?
Well,
as opposed to
a brat.
Because we were young.
We're afraid we were brats, Are you in the Brat Pack?
I'm Brat Pack adjacent.
That's what I was saying.
I am not in the Brat Pack.
Crush on you back in the day?
You did not, Andrew. No, you did not.
Being in the Brat Pack not only changed all of our lives, it changed what entertainment is. I mean, I'm not going to say we were the Beatles or anything.
Well, we didn't fill Shea Stadium. There were moments.
We could have. 1985, I think we could have.
So what are you filming?
Oh, we're just doing this documentary.
What's it about?
Ancient history.
All right, that looks good. That looks good, and it looks like that I'm definitely going to catch this. This is something I want to watch.
Somebody that I used to know.
Now we're jumping into something else here. But anyway, I grew up on the Brat Pack. All the movies. You're familiar with them if you are a Gen Xer, or even if you're not, and you're familiar with that era of like the John Hughes films and all that. That's just amazing. Emilio Estevez, Demi Moore, Andrew McCarthy, Rob Lowe. I think Anthony Michael Hall was in that too. Several of them that, they made great movies back then. But I do remember the term Brat Pack. I personally never put any kind of merit into that title. And I've never really followed celebrities, even back in those days with, newspapers like National Enquirer and Star and all that kind of stuff. It just wasn't my thing to celebrity watch, I guess. So, but it was a big thing back in the 80s, the Brat Pack. So that's on Hulu. Let me see. Let me go back. Yep. Let's see here. I want to give you guys information here. And their synopsis here says, in the 1980s, everybody wanted to be in the Brat Pack except them. Director Andrew McCarthy reunites Demi Moore, Rob Lowe, Emilio Estevez, Ali Sheedy, and more for the original documentary BRATS, and it starts streaming on June 13th on Hulu. So, worth checking out, I think. All right, let's move on to the next trailer I got queued up here. And this is The Lord of the Rings on Amazon, which I did not watch season 1. I did watch this trailer, and let's just watch it together, and then I'll comment. Let's just leave it at that for now.
An evil, ancient and powerful, has returned.
Prepare yourselves.
He worms his way inside your mind. The crest of him slithers in.
I think he has been here. I think he's been here among us all along.
Every soul in Middle-earth is in peril.
He's Sauron.
Well, there you have it. New season, August 29th on Prime Video. Season 2 of Rings of Power. I didn't watch season 1. Didn't care for season 1. And I'm probably not going to watch season 2. I'm in the camp of Amazon really butchered this entire franchise, and there's some things in here some visuals here that I can appreciate, but Sauron, the actor, I don't think was a good choice for this. I understand in the books, they talk about Sauron. He's not what we see in the Lord of the Rings and the Fellowship and all that. Initially, he presents himself as for lack of a better descriptor, we'll use kind of he's supposed to be like an angel of light, or let's kind of describe it that way, where he's visually pleasing, let's put it that way, and he doesn't have that malice look to him, and I don't know, I didn't enjoy this. I didn't enjoy I watched the first episode or two of the first season, and I didn't like it. And I feel like this series is far darker than what Tolkien would have intended. And there's darkness in the books and there's darkness in the movies, but there's also hope, light, and a lot of positive reinforcement of the story and of people in the story. I don't feel like we get that with this series. I feel like it's always a hopeless, always a battle. Always there's nothing but darkness here, and I just don't appreciate the storyline. There's some visuals in here that I did like, but I just feel overall, I'm skipping again Rings of Power. So hey, it is what it is. Let's move on to the next trailer, and we have this one I have not watched. This is Presumed Innocent, starring Jake Gyllenhaal. I'll read the synopsis here. So it says, when the prosecutor becomes the prosecuted, Jake Gyllenhaal is Rusty Sabek in Presumed Innocent, a thrilling limited series, streaming June 12th on Apple TV+. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it looked interesting enough for me to watch the trailer, and I do enjoy some of the content that Apple TV has been putting out. So let's take a look at Jake Gyllenhaal in Presumed Innocent.
I did not kill her. Can somebody call my phone?
I'll call it.
Who is this?
This is Jaden.
You tell your mom she looks beautiful. Okay, bye, you guys. Bye.
I just want to make sure that we have everything exactly right.
Let's get started.
Are you aware that Carolyn Williams was murdered? When was the last time you were in Carolyn's apartment?
We had cases together. Sometimes we would work after hours at her apartment.
Your fingerprints were found in her bedroom. Were you and Carolyn romantically involved?
My suspect. Because I did not kill her.
You were there the night of. You better get yourself an attorney.
If you're arrested.
There's not an if. I will be arrested. They're gonna see that I was obsessed with her. I was basically stalking her.
You know the night she was killed, he texted her 30 times.
30 times.
This is the darkest hour of my life. But you and I will fight to save her family.
We need a credible alternative to me. She was tied up like a prior victim. Carolyn and I worked that case together.
You're saying that we put an innocent man behind bars.
You're desperate. Are you a suspect?
I did not kill her. You really think that I killed Karen?
It's a question everyone's asking.
I am not a liar.
Well, you are.
I lied about the affair, but I didn't kill her.
Does your wife think you're guilty?
You know me.
Did you strike Carolyn?
Your DNA was found at the scene. They could put you away forever.
Is there something else? I did not kill her. I'm sick. They have no case, so they're trying to free me.
Nobody is above the law.
I didn't kill her. I don't know how many times I have to say this. I did not kill her. I did not kill her. I did not kill her.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I didn't kill her.
All right, Presumed Innocent, streaming June 12th on Apple TV+. That looks good. That nice crime drama. I think I'll be catching this one. I'm sure my wife will enjoy this as well. We've enjoyed quite a few series on Apple TV+. Silo is one of them. The Hijack is another one. And then the Godzilla one is also really good. So there's some really good content on Apple TV Plus if you check it out. I know a lot of my followers aren't fans of Apple, but you're missing out on some pretty good content, and you can get Apple TV Plus without having an Apple device. So though I know some people find it a little bit clunkier not having, I think you have to have an Apple account in order to get the service. So some people don't even want to do that. But anyway, Presumed Innocent, that looks good. What do you guys think? Comment below. All right. Well, we're going to jump into The Acolyte from Disney Plus. And it arrives June 4th on Disney Plus. And it's a another one of these Star Wars spin-offs. I'll be honest with you, I have not been watching any of these Disney Plus Star Wars spin-offs. We'll run this trailer, and then we'll talk more about it. Let's watch together.
Last night, a Jedi was murdered.
The Jedi justify their galactic dominance in the name of peace. But that peace is a lie.
Jedi are being hunted.
She was my student. I trained her. Let me be the one to bring her in.
I sense this is only a small part of a larger plan. Some sort of shift to tip the scales. It's time to face the past. Destiny is not decided for you by an anonymous force. If you want to pull the thread and change everything, then pull it.
What are you?
Well, there you are. The Acolyte on Disney Plus, June 4th, I believe. I'm gonna be honest here. I don't even recognize Star Wars anymore. I'm lost on everything that's been put out after Mandalorian. I just don't know what direction we're going in. With all of the capability that Disney has, with all of the tools they have at hand, I feel like they've just completely removed the fandom, the old fandom, and are replacing it. It's just a whole new. It's different. It's entirely new and unfamiliar to me, so I won't be catching this. Yeah. That's it. I mean, I don't know what you guys think. I feel like the whole entire universe is gone. What we knew is gone, and it's been replaced. And it's not for me. So, all right, we got one more trailer to watch. This Trailer Train Friday, and it is Dune Prophecy, and this is going to be on HBO Max. Says, I'll read a little the synopsis here. It says, 10,000 years before the birth of Paul Atreides, before the universe knew them as the Bene. I'm bad at pronouncing these words, so guess they're it. It's streaming this fall on Max. So I have not watched this trailer. I did enjoy the Dune movies, the new ones, and of course I love the original. So let's see what HBO has up their sleeve concerning Dune, and hopefully not yet another butchering of classic content. So let's take a look. And to be fair, before I jump in here, I've enjoyed. I never read the book, but I enjoyed the original movie, and these last two movies were good. So I'm not. I wouldn't say I am a huge fan of Dune. So I'm coming at this from just being a kind of an armchair fan of the original movie and the last two that came out. So the complexities and the inner workings of Dune are not my forte. I'm more Star Wars and Lord of the Rings are more my thing, where I feel like I've been separated from the IP, the original IP. I had a connection to that. With Dune, it's completely different for me. So that may be different for you. So you tell me what you think of this trailer and what you think of this content, what you think of where HBO Max is taking Dune. Is it a good place, or are they butchering the IP? Let's jump right into this trailer.
10,000 years before the birth of Paul Atreides, before the universe would know us as the Bene Gesserit, we founded a sisterhood. Assigned to the great houses to help them sift truth from lies. We created a network of influence throughout the Imperium. But power comes with a price.
A sister on the throne. Nothing is more important. And this is the marriage that makes it possible.
This is us playing God, and we will be judged for it. Valia Harkonnen.
Sisterhood above all.
All right. Well, there it is. Let's see. We have some paid promotion here. Yeah, that's just promotional material there to subscribe to Max. So that was really not a whole lot to digest, and not a lot of meat in that trailer. I would say that I would probably at least give this a shot if I had HBO Max. I don't have HBO Max, so I probably won't be watching this. But if I had HBO Max, or if I have a way to watch this, I would probably watch it. At least the first episode, and kind of feel it out from there. So this is a maybe for me. So I don't know what you guys think. You should comment below on the YouTube, or on Rumble, on X, on MeWe, on Substack. And you can also comment on Spotify if you're listening to this podcast. So let's go over what we watched, and I will tell you exactly what I am going. I'll give you a thumbs up and a thumbs down. BRATS on Hulu, airing June 13th. Documentary about the Brat Pack from the 80s. I give that a thumbs up. I will be watching that for sure. The Lord of the Rings Season 2, not Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power Season 2 on Prime. That's coming, let's see, I gotta look around my screen here. I'm just trying to scrub through the, video. I think it's in August. So Rings of Power. There it is, August 29th. Coming August 29th, Rings of Power Season 2. That is a thumbs down. I'm not catching that. Didn't like the first season. I am not giving them a second chance. So you guys tell me what you think. Are you watching Rings of Power? I just noticed too the thumbs down here. We have a 94,000 thumbs up on this trailer and 518,000 thumbs down on this trailer. So let's see. Brat Pack has 7,000. I'm gonna give that a thumbs up. I'm gonna give this one a thumbs down. And let's see. So yeah, a lot of people here a lot of voters here on YouTube seem to think that they're not liking Rings of Power Season 2. Presumed Innocent on Apple TV Plus, streaming June 12th. I'm going to give that a thumbs up. So thumbs up. We're going to give that a thumbs up, and I'll be checking that out. That one looks really good. I like Jake Gyllenhaal. I didn't like him in. All right, let me backtrack there. He was recently in Roadhouse on Prime Video, and I watched it. And I like Jake Gyllenhaal. I didn't like him in Roadhouse. So Roadhouse is I would say skip Roadhouse. I didn't like it. And again, that might be just be my Gen X talking with Patrick Swayze, knowing that I've seen that movie, and I just preferred the original over this remake. The Acolyte, that's a thumbs down. Boom, thumbs down. Not watching this. I don't recognize Star Wars anymore, and that's enough said about that. And finally, Dune Prophecy. That is a kind of maybe. So I'm not thumbs upping or thumbs downing that because I'm not sure yet. If I have a way to watch it, I will check it out and then come back and let you guys know what I thought. But we'll also see once they start bringing a little more, a few more trailers and a few more clips out and see what it's all about. Again, I'm not hugely vested in the Dune IP or its story, so I don't know the complexities of the entire thing. So you guys, please comment on wherever you're watching. Comment and let us know what you thought about these trailers and what you think about movies in general that are coming out. There's not a whole lot of really great movie content that's been produced these last few years, in my opinion. So, what are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on the state of Hollywood and movie making? All right, let's wrap this up, guys. I am going to. All right, let's wrap this up, guys. It is Friday, and I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Stay blessed. Be kind to each other. Have a great Memorial Day weekend if you're here in the States. And we will talk to you on the other side.